Hi guys, what's going on? My name is Gabrielle De La Garza, aka the New York Doctress, and today I'm really here to do your February 2021 readings, but I feel like I can't wait to get into these readings. So please like, comment, subscribe. Even if it doesn't resonate maybe this week, maybe it'll resonate next week. But of course, please like the channel to still support the channel. It's definitely really appreciated. But there's probably, if you're here, a message for you. But not every single message will resonate with every single person. So take your message, leave it resonates, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's get on with it. So, wow, I am going through like this mini awakening. So, I've been learning astrology. So, I know astrology, but I don't know it. I wouldn't consider myself an astrologer quite yet. Right? So I still have a little bit more learning a lot more learning to do, a lot more diving in. But for whatever reason, last night, it clicked. It's like I've been studying all this information, and for whatever reason, last night I looked at the chart and it was like it finally was speaking to me. So, all right, so you could be dealing with someone who wasn't talking to you, but is now finally talking to you. Or this could be you. Maybe you weren't talking to somebody for a long time, or like maybe you were looking at something for a long time, or trying to like get in touch with someone, or like deciding on who it was. I have you in my hand right now. But yeah, I feel like something, so there's a reason why like Spirit wanted me to like regurgitate that basically out at you, because there's something I feel like that's going to be happening to you. Like, it's like all of a sudden it's just going to click. Like, it's going to be such an eye-opener. And especially, I want to get that message out first. Sagittarius! What is going on? So something is going to click. You could be, right, and this isn't necessarily, but you could be between the ages of about 27 and 29 right now, which is about my age group, going through a Saturn return. However, so you could have a fixed sign as your moon or your rising. Obviously, Sagittarius, you're not a fixed sign. But it doesn't mean that you're not feeling the Saturn return at this age. It's just going to hit you a little bit different depending on your chart, etc. So let's get right into it. Let's see what Spirit has. But basically, I'm super, like, there's this, like, super, I want to be, I feel like this could be you. Like, I want to be, like, I'm excited. I am, and I feel like this is you, right? I feel like you're excited. You are pumped. You are ready to take on whatever it is that's coming your way. Like, there's some just superhero mentality, but something that's really working, right? Something that's real, something that's, I'm hearing there's something that's tangible coming your way, something tangible, something you can touch, taste, feel, see, but you may not, all right, so I just got distracted. I'm going to stop there. Obviously, Spirit is like bringing my attention to something else. So, all right, so Sagittarius, this is going to be very spiritual, probably. I mean, I'm going to try to do both, but there's like it's freezing out. There's like these little flies that are flying around right now. Like, but I don't like, there's something, so, buzzing, buzz, I'm getting buzzing. Right, but I don't like it. I don't like this. I I feel like people are like what's the I can't talk. Sorry, I'm trying to like think of the right word, and I'm still getting information. So, like, it feels very like chummy, or like, what's the buzz? What's the 411? Like, but it's like, ew, like, who is that? Who is doing that? Like, can we not? Like, someone's like fishing for information. Thank you. I'm thinking chum bucket, like plankton. I'm getting like a lot of fishing references, right? Now I'm also hearing, what is that? Phishing? I forget what it is, but that's what Spirit, that word, fishing, right? I feel like someone's fishing for information, but they're very like, ugh, gross. Like, they gross me out, whoever this is. And if it's not the person themselves, it's their fucking attitude. Like, something about this person's attitude. And I don't think it's you, Sag. I was like, if this is you, like, oh, we got problems. But I don't think it's you. I think it's someone around you. They just, their personality is very off. And I feel like you feel it. Like, you know it. If this is your message, you know who I'm talking about. But someone's fishing for information. They're talking about, they're gone now. Right? So these things are gone. So something, I feel like either you say something and it goes away. Or like, oh no, they're back. So, oh, okay. So this is crazy. Right? So I feel like if there was like, I feel like the talk of the town, or like there's like some big rumor going on, or maybe it's not a rumor, maybe it's true, but it feels very confusing, and it feels very, just, like what's the point of, like, are you trying to, not you, but like, is this person just trying to get attention for something? I don't know, I can't even find the words. That's how, like, disgusted it is, but it's not disgusting, it's something else, right? If my facial expression could be a word in itself different than anything else, it's like something has its own, or someone has their own, I don't know why I'm so stuck on this. Is it been like there, I don't know who this is, Sag. I don't know who this is, but it's true. Like, with the Ace of Swords popping out. All right, I want to disconnect myself. Right, so maybe you want to do this. Like, maybe you're trying to get away from somebody, or maybe you're like someone could be trying to get away from you. Maybe there's just something toxic going on. The Emperor. But look at that attitude. Someone's got a fucking attitude, Sag. I don't know who this is, but someone's got a motherfucking attitude. This could be your dad. Let's keep it moving. All right, what's going on for Sagittarius, February 2021? This was like really intense, Sagittarius. I hope this resonates. I mean, it's someone's story. I can't make this up. Right? It's like you think someone leaves, but they don't. Or you think something's going away, but it's not. Wow. And the Empress and the Queen. Okay, this is way too many cards. We need to go. But again, but it just seems like a lot of people. What's going on with Sagittarius? I feel like somebody's just not telling the truth with the Ace of Swords reverse coming out. It's like someone just has like, or like blackmailing, right? Maybe someone knows something about you, Sag, or this is you, Sagittarius, or you're blackmailing someone, or you're like threatening, or someone's threatening you about blackmailing. I'm gonna switch decks. Let's start over. Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? Spirit, please give me the messages for Sagittarius. Way too many cards. Why? Like, come on. You may or may not have kids. The Page of Cups is there. 3 of Cups. You could be celebrating a child's birthday. Or maybe you're celebrating having more of like this childlike mentality. Right? Like, so like for instance, yeah, Sagittarius, if you're female, like, ever remember getting dressed up as like a little kid, or if you're into makeup, whatever it was, like, I'm just gonna use this as an example, but like as a little kid, I would do things like wear my mom's lip liner, like she would let me do it, like me and my friends, if we were home, 4th, 5th grade, and we would take pictures of blah, 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 whatever. And I was putting on lip gloss the other day, and something felt like it was like me doing it again when I was little. I feel like you're gonna get that. I feel like you're gonna do something that's gonna be similar to what you did, but you're gonna feel like this nostalgic feeling. I feel like Spirit wants you to hold on for that feeling in that moment for as long as possible, right? And you have to be conscious to do it. You have to be aware that this is happening. So be mindful of the little things you're doing, whether it's like sprinkling, like the salt on your food, or like the way like setting a table. I'm hearing that, like, about setting your table. You could be having dinner guests, or maybe wanting to have dinner guests. Maybe you just moved. Maybe I'm getting there's a special occasion or a special moment. But something special is going on. There's something special. So special, so special, so special, so special. I don't know if you know that song, but anyway, That's what's playing. Right, and about like the etiquette, like I'm hearing table etiquette, like something's very, it's like prepared. Everything, or like your life is prepared for you. It's like I feel like, I almost feel like I see spirit like with the silver platter, right? Like this to you, Sagittarius. Like there's something like, it feels very blessed. Like I feel like, make sure you're just always thankful for your blessings. If you have blessings that are coming, didn't I say you guys should be looking out for something tangible? Or maybe you have something tangible. Maybe you just invested in something tangible. I just saw the Seven of Cups and Temperance. Here you are popping out. Sagittarius, I just see like a very, I see a nice life, right? And even if that's not in terms of you have the best house, right? Maybe you don't own your house yet. Maybe you're still renting. Maybe, you know, just whatever the case might is. Maybe you have a car that you've owned for 8 years. You don't need the best model. It's just not for you right now. You know, it's not something you have to have, but you are grateful and you're happy about the car that you drive. You're like, you like it. Everything. I feel like I'm getting like a very, very like good sense of gratefulness. I feel like maybe that's what it is. It's like spirit is really, really like heavy on this gratefulness. Either you're doing this already. I feel like you're doing this already, Sagittarius. I feel like you're very grateful for something. It feels, I'm feeling a lot of love, gratefulness, joy, happiness. You know, it's like, even if everything were to change in a moment tomorrow, like, yeah, would that suck? Of course. But it's like, you're really taking in this moment. You're really enjoying this moment. You're really loving what's going on. And I feel it. It's very, very beautiful. With the Emperor and the Hierophant coming out, you could be talking about marriage with somebody, getting married. I see you building. This always reminds me of like a father who's putting together like a baby crib, or you could just be building outside. This is like, you know, maybe working in your garage, but this is also someone who has a lot of money. This is someone who's established. This is a CEO, owner of a company, you know, like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. Like, those are emperors. Those are people who rule the land, who have a say on things, who are working on technology, who are pushing us forward. Like, an emperor is not only, he's bigger than a king. He owns all the king. You know, it's like, it's someone who has a great foundation, financially, mentally, socially, you know, and all of the above. It's someone you want to be with. Okay, they're a little harsh sometimes, but you know, they also have a lot to take care of. It's very beautiful. Whoever this is, so if this is a man in your life or someone who's approaching your life, this is a very beautiful energy, especially with the Hierophant here. You could just be like, I'm almost getting the sense, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but I did say it was going to be kind of spiritual. It's like, I feel like this connection with Source. Like, I feel like this, right? Like, I almost get the sense like God is my emperor, right? Like, how, like, that's exactly what I feel like. Like, if you don't actually have a man in your life, I feel like you've actually, it's like, that's God for you with the Hierophant. It's like, look at the box. It's the same box. It's just God's there doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate to use that term because I feel like it's so like socially awkward, you know, it's like, oh God. But like, no, I mean, like, whatever that connection source is, whoever's talking to me right now to give you these messages, right? I can't do this by myself. I couldn't. Right? If I could, I would have done it years ago. But no, it took work, hard work. There's something about your work ethic that has been, I feel like you're getting rewarded for the work you've done, to put it nicely. Okay? You're getting rewarded. God, Source, Spirit is so happy, so proud that you have put them first, in a sense where you go to them first, you ask them questions first. You don't make any moves without going to Source. You know what I'm saying? And not because you're afraid, but because you know you have the right answer with Source. So why am I gonna like go ask Sally, who's living on the 3D, who knows the same nothingness that I do, right? Being you. And when I can go to Source and be like, Source, is this the right decision? And boom, you have an answer. And if you haven't already tried it, like, go ahead and try it. They're waiting. They're there. I feel like someone needs to someone has put Source first. So Source is like, yes, thank you. Like, you're like, everything I just said. And then there's someone who also needs to do that. I feel like someone needs to go to stores first and stop asking people on the 3D, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? When really you can get a direct answer in the same amount of time or less or more, but it'll be a much better answer and when exactly you need it. Ace of Cups, right? I completely emotionally fulfilled. I feel like this source is so happy. Temperance, like they're just, look at this. It's like you're like drowning in your own cup. This is a beautiful energy. Drowning in your own cup. How fucking funny, right? I feel like you definitely, this always reminds me of like losing money though. I feel like, I just wanted to say Aquarius. So you could have an Aquarius in your life, in your chart, but I feel like, or like something karmically with an Aquarius or something, but I feel like energetically, like this always reminds me of like energetically, like, it's like what's holding, like what's drowning this person, like what's underwater that's keeping this person, like, and is he just trying to like if he were to just let both of these things go, like could he use his hand to maybe like pick himself back up from the water? I mean, it doesn't really, I mean, it seems like it's pretty rough waters, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like if you're in between a decision on like, or there's like a big, this is always heavy card for me whenever this comes out. Like I always feel it. It feels very heavy. There's something like you're in between two decisions and it's like you're not really making progress, Sagittarius. Don't kill the messenger, right? But, and I feel like it's kind of sucking you in the longer you wait. There's more things happening. Things are like piling up around you. It's kind of taking over. And you're still only focused on kind of not getting these things. I think you need to drop both, right? Like if there's two things that are weighing you down, you need to drop both and take your hand and that was weird. Pick yourself back up. I was just going to be like the Puspatuk or something. I don't know, like I'm getting like some Indian tribe too. That was really weird. Okay, let's keep going. Or something about like maybe India? Or maybe that's part of your nationality. Maybe that you have family there. 5 of Wands. And the 8 of Swords. I feel like there is something you're not... There's something that's going unsaid, kept behind closed doors. Are you kidding me here with the 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords? 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords, sorry. Like, not saying anything, keeping quiet. I feel like someone's, like, making you keep a secret, or they're, like, not letting you say something, or they're not letting you talk about something you want to talk about. Like, I don't know, like, it's, like, it's just better. It's completely toxic. Something about this is so toxic. It's like you can't really say what you want to say. You know, songs like, what you say? Oh, that you only meant well, of course you did. Like something like, I feel like that's the song that's playing in my head. What you say? I don't know. It's a very, manipulative situation. This feels very manipulative, and it feels like there's multiple people involved. If it's like they're keeping this one person like stuck, like they can't move, can't talk, like can't do anything, like, you know, like Britney conservator type shit. Like this is what this feels like. Something is all 7 of Swords. Get the fuck out of here. Something sneaky as fuck is going on, Sagittarius? What? Yo, okay, come on. 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. This is like Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. It's like, yeah, like being kept, like, it's almost like being kept like in an outhouse. Like, you know, it's like you're not allowed, like someone's not allowed in on something, or like they don't let you join the meetings, or like they won't let you, like that, like you know enough information, but not enough information to be able to do anything with it. Does that make sense? This is very scorpionic, but strength. But keep pushing, but keep holding on, because Spirit's got it all figured out for you, Sagittarius. Have strength with whatever this conflict is. Or they're telling you ask for strength, right? Maybe you don't do that often. I mean, like, you are strong. Look, the 5 of Wands just want there's some conflict, and there's people that are involved. Force words. You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and wait it out, or at least that's what Spirit's kind of trying to say. Like, just wait it out, chill out, relax, try not to let it bother you. This could again have to do with the Saturn return that's going on right now, for some people. And just Saturn being in Aquarius and it being Aquarius season, like, this is all this. I feel like you need to just like wait this out. Something about waiting this out with strength, right? Don't get involved, Sagittarius. I'm hearing don't get involved. 5 of Swords. Don't get involved. There's something very right. The devil didn't come out. But there's something dark about this. There's something off about this. There's something a little fucked up about this, okay? Like, there's something about a situation where you don't want to get involved. Don't cause conflict with this finally reversed, and just stay out of it, right? And let it pass. Let the storm pass, right? I feel like you will be rewarded by doing so. But this is like a big test with judgment with the conflict. So... all right, I love you so much, Sagittarius. I hope that helped. This was your February 2021 reading, and look out for what's coming next. I'll probably just do a couple random ones. I'm a little ahead, so let's see what's up. All right, stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.